Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. For those of you who are joining us on Instagram, welcome. This is our first time again streaming a First Alert Desk update on Instagram, so want to let you know you are enjoying the first. But let's get to some of the news we've been following, and we want to turn our attention now to the new information that is being released following the arrest of former Prince Andrew in England. NBC's Ralph Sanchez has more.
Former Prince Andrew is out of police custody, but he is not out of legal danger. The King's younger brother held for around 11 hours yesterday after his unprecedented arrest at his home in the east of England. He was released late last night without charge, but police say he remains under investigation on suspicion of misconduct in public office. They haven't released details of those allegations, but the arrest comes just weeks after files released by the Department of Justice show that Andrew appeared to have forwarded Jeffrey Epstein internal British government documents while he was serving as a UK trade envoy. Now, King Charles was not given a heads up about the arrest, according to a palace official, but he did release a statement promising police our full and wholehearted support and cooperation, saying, "Let me state clearly, the law must take its course." The King and Queen both continuing their planned schedule yesterday. We are not expecting to see them today, but this has been the biggest aftershock yet internationally of the Epstein scandal, and it has left the monarchy shaken by the first arrest of a member of the royal family in nearly 400 years. Ralph Sanchez, NBC News, London.
Well, thank you, Ralph, for that report. Now we want to turn our attention to some good news. We've got a resident who's probably smiling a little bit bigger today as they have won a big scratch-off jackpot. The North Carolina Education Lottery has announced that David Sutton of Kinston has won the $250,000 top prize of the 20x the cash, or 20 times the cash. Now, Sutton bought his $5 scratch-off ticket from a Prime Food Mart in Kinston. He took home around $180,026 after required taxes. Those taxes. According to the lottery, there are 13 remaining $250,000 top prizes. Congratulations to David Sutton. Hopefully you don't go spending it all in one place. Now, want to give a shout out to everybody again who's joining us over on Instagram. As Chris Suggs, appreciate the welcome, and of course do want to say hello to Andy. Thank you so much for joining me, Andy. Appreciate it. Let's talk about your weather forecast. Enough of me. Let's get to what you need to know. On your screen right now, rain showers pushing their way across parts of eastern North Carolina. Right now, Greenville, Snow Hill, Goldsboro, all getting wet. Calypso, Albertson getting wet. Williamston, Plymouth right now seeing rain showers. And we've got more on the way. This again is going to likely be the heaviest band of rain we see today, but further back towards the west, you're still seeing again some light showers across portions of Johnston and Wake counties around the triangle. So from here, we're again going to see probably about 45 minutes of rain out of this band. So once it starts, set your timer, 45 minutes. By the time that timer starts to go off, you'll either be seeing rain showers weaken or you're going to be dry by that point. But air temperatures have come down significantly from where they were before the rain decided to show up. 61 degrees right now in Greenville with a northwesterly wind at about 14 miles an hour. Temperatures right now in Washington, 77 degrees. Kinston, 77 degrees. New Bern, 79. And Jacksonville right now is at 80. To show you guys kind of the spread that we've got, Central Onslow County being at 80. Then we've got Beaufort at 60 degrees and Roanoke Rapids at 46. So this forecast has been a difficult one to nail down because it all depends on your location. That determines whether or not you're seeing additional warmth, you're seeing rain, you're seeing maybe a few sun breaks. Everyone, though, is seeing a southwesterly breeze that is trying to warm us up. So for those of you who may be sitting out right now near Clark LeClaire and wondering, all right, are we good for this game or what? Likely, yes. The rain showers that we're seeing right now will certainly be gone by the time we get to the first pitch. What we really are watching for is any sort of redevelopment of rain showers further back towards the west that could still extend their stay in eastern North Carolina as we approach the first pitch at 5 p.m. By that point, again, I'm anticipating a lot of the rain showers going to be decreasing or completely just moving out into the Atlantic by that point. So for now, I think the Pirates game against the Tar Heels should be safe and good to go. We'll see again how the next few hours shape up, but again, I'm pretty confident that we're going to be seeing some good baseball being played later on this afternoon, or really later on this evening at Clark LeClaire. Coming up for tomorrow morning, though, it's going to start out a little bit cooler than where we were earlier today. Low 50s for the start of your weekend. Gets us into the low 60s in the afternoon. Cloud cover, though, is going to be extensive this weekend. It's going to cover us up pretty much from start to finish. We're not going to see much, if any, sunshine coming up this weekend, so get used to the clouds that are present. Here's what we've got for Saturday. Some morning showers will be possible, but more extensive rain is expected to move in as we head through Sunday. Right now, models are trying to give us more of a sparse look. I think we're going to see a little bit more of that rain fill in, giving us a better opportunity for heavier showers on Sunday than what we'll see on Saturday. But this is the point that I know a lot of people are going to really key in on, is the fact that on Sunday night, there is a distinct possibility that we start to see snowflakes come down across eastern North Carolina. Yeah, that's right. Snowflakes Sunday night into Monday morning. This has to do again with that exiting low pressure system, and on the backside of those low pressure systems, what we end up seeing is a lot of very cold air. So as that moisture field kind of wraps its way back around into that cold air, it results in some snowflakes. The problem is that our ground temperatures, well, this is a problem for kids who don't want to go to school, want to have the snow days. The problem is that ground temperatures take a lot longer to cool off and drop down below freezing than your air temperatures do. The air, again, can change its temperature at a much faster rate than the ground can. So when your air temperatures are showing something that looks a little like this, overnight lows in the low 30s Sunday night into Monday, there you can see that 31 down there, that is going to allow the snowflakes to come down through the air, but by the time they reach the ground, they're going to be melting. So will it amount to anything? No, probably not. Certainly not on the roads. We could certainly see some areas around the Albemarle Sound that pick up maybe a little bit of a dusting or some light accumulations on grassy surfaces and elevated surfaces. But this is not going to be the same type of system we had a few weeks ago where the entirety of eastern North Carolina was blanketed in about a foot of snow. That is not going to be this event, but do at least want to highlight it for you. We'll get my face off your screen there and you can get the rest of your full 8-day forecast. Saturday, 60 degrees. Coming up on Sunday, low 50s. And then by Monday, we are... We're back to more of a winter-like feel with air temperatures in the mid to upper 40s on both Monday and Tuesday of next week. We'll get back to the mid 60s by the time we reach Thursday. Well, that's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me, especially those of you on Instagram joining me over on IG Live. Appreciate it. This, again, is our inaugural Instagram Live session on the First Alert Desk. So, again, congratulations on joining us for the first. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Friday.